What's good, y'all? Welcome to my review for part 2 of the greatest DC animated film ever made! The Dark Knight Returns part 2, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, last night, of course, aired tonight along with Batman Gotham Knight, which was a nice treat to rewatch Batman Gotham Knight. That's a really good little anthology series from a bunch of different anime studios. It's pretty much the Animatrix with Batman, and I really dug it. The ones that Production IG did was probably my favorite, but I love the look of Production IG. And yeah, man, what can I say, once again, like I said, part 1, what can I say about The Dark Knight Returns that hasn't already been said? Nothing, really, but hey, we're gonna try. Y'all clicked on the video so y'all know what you're getting at, but anyway, man. Oh, man, this movie was so good to rewatch, man. I love these, I absolutely fucking adore these two films, man. They're just so good. Absolutely so good. So anyway, the movie is once again directed by Jane Olivia, and once again stars Peter Weller, Ariel Williams, Michael Arison, David Selby, Mark Valley, and many more. And the plot of The Dark Knight Returns Part 2 obviously takes right after the event, the first part where the mutant gangs pretty much just pretty much broken up, and then it's form into smaller gangs, including the biggest one out of them being the Sons of Batman. The U.S. government starts to get wind of Batman's return. They don't like how he be run things, so they call up my boy Soup. Be like, yo, son, can you take care of this Bronco or whatever the fuck, who the hell was president at this time? Because I think this is based off of Reagan, actually, or was it Lyndon B. Johnson? It was based off of one and two, too. It wasn't. You could tell Frank Miller wasn't trying to be subtle with that one. But yeah, the president tells Superman to go after him, and of course, then we have one of the greatest fights ever in comic book history between Batman and Superman, man. Great shit. Anyway, man. So let me go over my pros. So this will probably sound like the same because, this is part 2 of a 2-parter. I'll probably say you guys probably hear a lot of the same thing, because it really wasn't that much more you can really add to this film. It just finishes up so. But anyway, the cast, once again, phenomenal. Peter Weller, once again, is fantastic as Batman. This man is Batman, if you ask me. Like, man. like when you think of an older Batman, you think of Peter Weller. You listen to this man's voice, and you shit your pants, my guy. This man oozes the Batman. Love it. Michael Arison, let's talk about him, because he wasn't in the first part, outside maybe like a couple shots of the end. But since this is when we really got to see the Joker on here, so let's talk about him. Not only did I really enjoy Frank Miller's take on Joker here, because I believe this was really he only did 2 books with Batman Year One, and of course The Dark Knight Returns. Joker wasn't in Batman Year One, which one thing I did notice, and I actually didn't notice this until I actually rewatched it on Toonami. I was always curious if Batman Year One and The Dark Knight Returns take place in the same universe, because they're both kind of like their own little separate stories, but they're both done by Frank Miller. That's always kind of curious to me. Are they in the same universe? If you actually pay attention to Jim Gordon's apartment or wherever he's living at, if you pay attention on the walls, there's actually a picture of Jim Gordon with his, I guess, ex-wife Barbara, pregnant or with her kid from Batman Year One, which I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know if that does indeed confirm that they're both in the same universe, or it was just a nice little Easter egg there or it was just a nice little Easter egg there. Either way, I thought that was really cool. But anyway, back to the Joker. I really dug. Now, this take on Joker isn't really too different from what we usually expect from him, but the main difference with him, at least with the movie, is Michael's voice. This man, Michael Arison, has to be probably the greatest voice of the Joker since Mark Hamill. Like, this man is fucking creepy. Like, when you hear him talk like, I thought I was Batman, psychotic obsession. But when you hear that man laugh, we get to when shit starts to hit the fan and Batman almost snaps his neck, I think, and he falls down on the ground, he's like, I made you lose control. He's like, shut up. Make me. And he snaps his own neck. I don't even know how the hell he did that. Is that even actually possible to snap your own neck? But either way, when you hear the man laugh where he has that fucking batarang stuck in his eye, It's creepy, man. Like, the man he was amazing. That was great casting. Whoever was a casting director for these two movies, pat yourself on the back, my guy. Because you got some really good casting choice. Like I said, Peter Weller, excuse me, is amazing as Batman. I love it, and Michael Aronson as the Joker was absolutely fucking fantastic. Of course, the rest of the cast that we also saw were also really good. Ariel Winters was once again was great as Carrie, and of course, Mark Valley was also really good as Superman as well. Another, like I said, this is me very much like repeating myself in my review of the first part. Once again, I liked how they showed off how Batman is indeed old. He may be in his 50s and still could probably kick all of our asses, but he ain't no spring chicken anymore. With like the sequence right after the Joker like snaps his own neck and the thing and shit starts to go ablaze and everything. I really dug how Batman, like, you see he got like caught. I think he got stabbed a couple times. I don't think he got shot at all. I think he might have gotten shot twice. But you see how that's really slowing him down. And he, like, if this was Batman back when he was in his 20s, this would be nothing to him. He might be hurting a little bit. He might be a little slowed down, but it wouldn't help. But you see Batman really struggle here, man. You see him like really struggling, really just to walk and move at all. And I thought that was nice to show like, hey, yeah, Batman may still be able to kick ass, take names, but he ain't no spring chicken. What else? What else can we discuss? The music, once again, is fantastic as always. I also really liked how Batman is always like, Robin is like almost always on the brink of getting fired, because he always says, you know, do this, Robin. If you don't do this, you're fired. I thought that was a nice little like running joke throughout the movie where he just keeps threatening to fire Carrie if he so much as like fucking touches something or something. I thought that was pretty funny, but what she does, she's like, and she's like, I'm not fired? You're not fired. I thought that was pretty funny. What else? Once again, the animation is great as always. Yeah, I mentioned the music, of course. The fight itself between Superman and Batman is fucking fantastic, beautifully animated. I mean, it's no like fucking Studio Bone Sakuga, but it'd be hidden, man. It'd be hidden. Obviously, you got the greatest Batman quote ever, where he tells, like, you know, he's like, I didn't have to go easy on you. A different bonding agent, a stronger mix. I wanted you to stay out of my way in all of your privatest moments. I want you to remember the one man. I did not do that justice at all, man, but hey, that is the greatest Batman quote ever. Ever, ladies and gentlemen. He says, I want you to remember the one man. It's it, man. That is the greatest Batman quote ever. I love that line. What else can we talk about? I did actually enjoy the new commissioner character they have. Her name is slipping my mind at the current moment, but I thought she was really good. And like the little like kind of growth she has when she started from where she started hating Batman to, I guess you can say, understanding him by the end of it. I thought that was pretty cool. Especially as a nice little callback to that one scene from the first part when Commissioner Gordon was talking about FDR and Pearl Harbor and all that shit. I thought that was a nice little. I thought that was a nice little callback there. Yeah, that's about all I can say. Now, for negatives, like I said, like with part one, there's no real major flaws, but there are problems, and I'm sure all the Superman fans that are watching this video or people that have been watching Angry Joe since before BVS was even announced, knows that this isn't exactly the best version of Superman interpretation of Superman out there, which, I mean, me personally, you guys know I've always never really liked Superman until, of course, I saw Man of Steel and I've been watching Angry Joe. I've been slowly, and all that shit, I've been, like, slowly but surely, and he's, like, nowadays, he's one of my favorite heroes. I've really grown to appreciate Superman as I've gotten older. But I gotta agree, this take on Superman is not good. This is like what I thought. This movie is pretty much what I thought Superman was about. I mean, you have my man out here on this hill, like with his chest out and everything. He got his arm out and a fucking bald eagle comes on top of him. I mean, you can't get more American than that, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. And of course, you know, him being a Boy Scout. Also, like, this is everything I don't like about Superman, honestly. You guys know I like my Superman more realistic, kind of like how we saw in the DCEU, in the DC animated films, or the DCAU, you know, the New 52 ones. Though that's my particular version of Superman that I personally like. I like a more real, not one that's gonna save cats from trees. But yeah, man, that's like really my only problem is just his take on Superman. Which, to be fair, he did rectify that, and I think Dark Knight 3, I think, is when he realized what makes Superman cool and all that shit. But yeah, man. Overall, I'm gonna give once again The Dark Knight Returns Part 2 a 10 out of 10, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, tell me down below, what did y'all thought about this movie? What did you think of Batman Gotham Knight? Also, guys, for you guys that do indeed watch Toonami, we're gonna have Assassination Classroom debut next week at 1 a.m. Hell yeah, I can't wait to rewatch that. That's gonna be fun. I love Ass Class. If you guys have not seen Ass Class, do yourself a favor and watch it when it airs on Toonami. It is fantastic, and the dub is great as well. Anyway, guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you feel like it. Links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.